In this teaching lesson, we will explore the book of Genesis, chapters 6 through 10. Our journey will take us through the heart of the earliest stories found in the Bible, diving deep into the texts of these 4 pivotal chapters, allowing us to examine each verse closely. We break down each chapter separately, highlighting necessary commentary and supplying enriching details that give life to these ancient texts. We'll discuss the themes, narratives, and theological insights contained within these pages, creating a dialogue that invites further contemplation and understanding. Moving sequentially from chapter 6 to chapter 10, we'll draw out the key insights that offer a window into the divine wisdom encapsulated within them. Our aim is to come to a clear understanding of the text and ultimately point people to God. Chapter 6 introduces us to the story of Noah and the Great Flood. A tale as old as time, this significant biblical narrative offers us profound insights about human nature, divine judgment, faith, and survival. It explores the deep-rooted reasons behind God's decision, a decision that was not just punitive but also reformative and restorative. The narrative not only talks about the Great Flood, but also the profound conversations between God and Noah. It illustrates how Noah, a simple man of faith, was chosen for a monumental task. God's command to Noah to build an ark, despite the ridicule from his peers, stands as a testament to his staunch faith and obedience. This obedience was not just a passive submission, it was an active affirmation of his trust in divine wisdom. Moreover, this chapter provides a detailed analysis of how Noah endured the logistical and mental challenges during the ark's construction and the subsequent flood. The significance of Noah's obedience in building the ark is a key highlight of this chapter. This obedience illustrates the power of unwavering faith, inspiring us even today to face the floods in our lives, armed with hope and obedience to our moral compass. Moving on to chapter 7, we delve deeper into an epoch where mankind faced the divine wrath through an enormous flood, the magnitude of which is beyond imagination. It's here that we witness the actual flood and the salvation of Noah, the righteous man, and his dutiful family. This chapter unveils not just a story, but a parable of hope and faith, a testament of unwavering trust in divine intervention. From the construction of the ark, an architectural marvel given the tools of the time, to the gathering of the world's creatures, everything seems surreal. But isn't that where faith begins? In the realm of the unexplainable? As we navigate this chapter, we will dissect the symbolism of the ark, viewing it as more than just a vessel. It's an embodiment of deliverance, a beacon of salvation amidst chaos. We will also delve into how this particular event underscores the significance of having faith in God's promises. The ark's story symbolizes the importance of staying afloat in the storms of life by trusting in God's promises. Chapter 8 brings us to the immediate aftermath of the devastating flood. This pivotal chapter takes us on a journey that explores the gradual ebbing away of the massive floodwaters that once blanketed the earth. As we delve into this chapter, we witness the rejuvenation of the planet, a renewal that paints a vivid image of a world springing back to life after an immense catastrophe. It's like watching Mother Nature pressing the reset button, setting the stage to start afresh. This extraordinary chapter imparts invaluable lessons on faith, hope, and resilience. It underscores the unwavering faithfulness of God in fulfilling his divine plans and promises, showcasing his infinite desire to restore and recreate his magnificent creation. This chapter teaches us about God's faithfulness in fulfilling his plans and his desire to restore creation. In chapter 9, we encounter the covenant that God establishes with Noah and his descendants. This covenant isn't just an agreement between two parties, it's an essential pillar of faith, representing God's steadfast commitment to humanity. This commitment is both intimate and enduring, reflecting the timeless bond between the Creator and his people. God's covenant with Noah and his descendants, as per the biblical narration, is not merely an old historical pact, it is a promise that echoes throughout the centuries, resonating with every generation. This divine agreement is a testament to God's profound love and mercy, a symbol of trust and promise. In exploring the depth of this covenant, we're drawn to examine the significance of this profound agreement and understand what its implications are for humanity. This chapter reminds us of God's grace and his desire for a relationship with his people. Finally, in chapter 10, we are presented with the genealogy of Noah's sons, and the dispersion of nations. This chapter is a significant turning point in the tome, a detailed narrative that traces the roots of humanity back to its origins. The chapter unfolds in a systematic manner, detailing how Noah's lineage spread across the globe, giving birth to diverse communities and cultures. The descendants of Noah, his sons, are personified as the pioneers of civilizations, the founders of different nations. They were the torchbearers who carried forward the legacy of humanity after the Great Deluge. Now, it's important to note the significance of acknowledging our shared ancestry. It helps us to comprehend the intricate, interwoven tapestry of our past, providing insight into how our shared history has shaped the world that we live in today. The diversity of cultures that have emerged from this pivotal event is truly fascinating. We will discuss the importance of understanding our shared ancestry and the diversity of cultures that emerged from this event. As we conclude this enlightening teaching lesson, it is incredibly important that we take note of the significance behind the book of Genesis, specifically chapters 6 through 10. This isn't merely an ordinary account of historical events, but rather, it holds a much deeper meaning. It powerfully showcases the divine sovereignty of God and his unending love for the world he has created. This divine love is reflected in every aspect of his creation, from the highest peaks to the deepest valleys. Through these chapters, God's character is unveiled in a unique and profound way, illustrating his unshakable love, unrelenting grace, and insurmountable power. The intention of our study is just to equip us with knowledge, but to fundamentally transform our understanding of his character. Our hope is that this study will bring us into a more intimate relationship with him, leading us to a stronger bond with our Creator. May this study deepen our understanding of his character and lead us to a closer relationship with him.